Okay folks, welcome to my channel, Ball Cap Casey, and it's Sunday morning ish. I wanted to wake up a lot earlier and go walk over there to that park, Astro Park, but slept in a little bit. I don't know, it's like 9 o'clock, so it's not too bad, but gotta get there early. It gets pretty hot. Anyway, I stopped by here, walked by Envy and Phillies, and the coffee lured me in. Actually, they got sports on. They have a UFC fight. I'm sitting upstairs. It's downstairs, it's too loud. They got a couple pool tables up here, and they got a UFC fight. And then downstairs they have the I think it was the 49ers Green Bay Packers game on. So yeah, they play the NFL games here. And I should have kept the menu, because on the back of the menu they have the weekly, it looked like it was the weekly schedule of all the sports games that they show here at Phillies. And there was just a bunch of hollering over here at Envy's, because they also play the sports games. So if you're in the NFL, obviously you got to wake up early in the morning here in the Philippines and experience that. So I'm gonna go down there after I eat this breakfast. It's just first quarter, so I'm gonna go down there probably after I'm done eating. It should be the second half, and I get my coffee here at Phillies in the 259 peso breakfast. I think I got like a ham and cheese omelet and French fries and something else, sausage maybe, can't remember. But most important thing right now is some coffee and chilling out. Quite a bit of little, is that a good English? At Envy here, you got a good crowd sitting outside here. And I came up here to Phillies because a little quieter. I can do a little video. And I wanted to sit on the end over here to look at the walking street sign and whatnot, but they have the UFC fight a little too loud, so you guys understand. But enjoy my breakfast. I'll show you guys the breakfast here in a second. And this is a little bit of the Envy. It's open 24 hours, I believe. So I'm gonna sit here and eat my breakfast. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, looks good. Ketchup, we got everything. Looks good, thank you. Yep, I got everything. Thank you so much. All right, guys, here's my breakfast. No, not the ketchup, but I'm gonna use that and the Tabasco. So 259 pesos here at Phillies Sports Bar, right across from Envy's. It's Envy's there. Ham and cheese. Supposed to be ham and cheese. Let's see. All right, yeah. There we go. Some toast, a couple cucumbers and a tomato, a sliced tomato, and some butter and jam, and some potato wedges. All right. And of course, my coffee. I wasn't drinking it fast enough. I needed another cup so while he's up here, but there's another stairs right there. I have to go adventure up there. I think that's the office is up here though. I think there's the office. Oh, you can walk outside here, huh? Oh, they're doing maintenance. And I think this is I'm gonna have to go adventure up there a little bit. All right, guys, a good place to come and play some pool. All right, folks, enjoying my breakfast here. I emptied like a quarter of the hot sauce bottle, because usually hot sauces that I've experienced in my life have that little tiny hole and you got to shake it. Well, this one, make sure you look at your lids or the top of there's no little, so I turned it upside down and shook it a couple times and said a quarter of the hot sauce thing came out. I like hot sauce, but just not that much as a quarter of the bottle on it. All right, there we go. Beer still crossed from Envy. I haven't moved because I'm still eating. I got to get at least 2 cups of coffee. And then maybe I'll go down Walking Street on the way back, see what kind of action's going on. 10 o'clock in the morning, I think it is right now, or almost. All right, there we go. All right, folks, I'm just about done here. I'm gonna go and They got the UFC, I told you guys. UFC, couple pool tables, UFC here on the top floor. I guess there's another floor up here. I like adventuring around. I'm leaving my bag over here, my phone. I'll take no, let's take it all. I'll probably get yelled at. Why not explore, right? What the hell are these stairs going? Here on top of the Phillies. There's a good lookout. There's an office I read. Okay, just an extra storeroom up here. And they got a computer, bathroom. Okay. I'm trying to go to the rooftop. It's like there, but they store a bunch of shit out there. Let's see if this door's open. It is. Go. I know, they probably got CCTV and they're gonna run up here. There we go. Bunch of wires are in the way, but they got the walking street sign up over on this side. The other side, you guys see my video, they took it down, so I don't know what's gonna be going on over there. You guys are supposed to let me know what would be a good representation for a new replacement for that other side of that walking street sign. They tore it down. I don't know if they're gonna put some dancing girl statues or some drunken foreign statues, or just some nice new walking street Vegas style signs. But here it is, Envy up top. A lot of guys sitting down there today. It is a sports day, so I might go down there and watch a couple, the second half of the football game down there. Yeah, it's playoffs time. Yeah, playoffs. All right, looks like this is the maintenance guys' room, equipment.
Which one?
I hope I turned Siri on. All right, guys. A little exploring up there on top of Phillies Restaurant. All right, and a little adventure here right in front of Envy's. All right, I'll trying to stop being so bouncy when I walk. I watched the last couple ones. It seemed like I was bouncing around, but yep, here I am at the park. It's 10, thought it was later. It's 10:40. I just ate my nice breakfast there at Phillies. And, oh shit. You know what I forgot to do? I was eating upstairs. Then I went downstairs to use they had a restroom upstairs, but I went downstairs to use the restroom, saw all the crowd, a huge crowd, not a seat available on the bottom floor there. And then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to Astro Park, and I just walked out. I think I forgot to pay. I mean, yep. I did keep the receipt, so I'm wanted. I'm a bad payer. I stole some food, guys, at Phillies. I'll go back and pay. January 21st here, 10:07 a.m. was my printed by Mia, so Mia's probably pissed. She's got to pay my. I think that's what happens. I don't know what happens when in the States when someone just the waitress is responsible. I think the restaurant just absorbs that, right? They pay it for it. But I understand here, I talked to some girls when I was at the, what happened one time at XS, you know, one of my favorite clubs because they have nice shows here and dancing girls shows, fire shows, good shows, entertainment, XS Club. There was a big group of guys, they were Korean guys. Those Koreans, huh? Maybe they just forgot to pay, but they walked out and then there was the laser lights pointed at the cup has the receipts in. And all the security there and I think some of the mama-sans might have the laser. I'm pretty sure the security guys have lasers. They point to people. You know, if you want to buy her a drink, they point to the girl you want. And then they point to, you know, different things to walk out and whatever they want to point to. They were pointing to because they saw the guys leave and the cup was full of the receipts still, so they walked out without paying. And I was sitting behind them. I was like, so what happens? I was talking to the girl I was having a drink with. She goes, well, that happened to me before and I had to pay. And the bill was, I think she said like 4,000 pesos, and it took her like 3-4 months to pay that back. So, according to the waitress, yeah, because I was buying the girl, the waitress, a couple of drinks. She goes, yeah, that happened to me. And I had, like I said, she paid it little by little each month. So she was responsible to pay. So if you walk out, shame on you guys. Pay your bill. Like, I forgot. I can't believe I did this. And then the last time I walked out, let's do this little shortcut. Last time I walked out of a place without paying, I think it was when I was in the military, and they have the little shopette. It's like a little convenience store on base. And I think the cashier was like from my state, from my area, and we kept talking and chatting, and then I just walked out. For some reason I without paying, but she didn't call me back. The next day, I don't know how they found me. I have no idea how they found me. But the next day, my squadron said, my boss got a phone call, said I didn't pay. Hey, you need to go to the little store and pay your bill. So I guess maybe they had CCTV. They zoomed up on my, maybe that my name and my, maybe because I had my uniform on, my name and my squadron patch on. Yeah, because I didn't have to, maybe I didn't show their ID. Yeah, I don't know. That's so. So they found me. I had to pay back, and it's like, oh, it was an honest mistake. This one was too. I'm just getting old. I'm over 5'0" now. Forgot to pay. How many of you guys have forgot to pay innocently? You just walked out the place. Well, I just did there. What else? I wanted to talk to you guys about sports. I probably mentioned this in the past, and I've mentioned a lot of stuff in the past. I repeat myself quite a bit, because we have to be reminded in life, right? So I like sports, I like games. It's just because maybe the way I was raised, my dad, we loved board games. The one that comes to mind right now is like the game of Sorry, or Trouble, or the game of Life, or everything. I play Stratego, Monopoly, of course, right? Oh, there's so many other board games that I liked. Again, and then I was involved with sports growing up. T-ball. Mostly concentrated on baseball. I was a big fan. I wasn't the best, I wasn't the worst at sports. I never got picked last, I never got picked first. I can't remember. One of those all-around kind of guys, was average kind of guy. Of course, there were some sports I was better than others. And I like sports because, I mean, you meet all types of people in sports. You gain I think it's so beneficial to have kids in team sports. You learn to work well. You learn to work with others, not necessarily well all the time, right? But you have to work well. You have to have that chemistry and gel together. Some sports more than others. You know, root for each other. It's a team. You have to learn how to be a team. And that's so many values, I think, in life that is beneficial to you in life, right? If it's business, you have to work well with others. You're not going to get anything done, right? You take names. Who's going to get things done for you? Who's going to be the hustlers? And of course, what do? You take names, you pat backs, you give those people that hustle for you and that work for you and be a good team player with you. You appreciate them. You say thanks. In the form of business, though, you give them money, right? That's the best. If you're a boss and you have good people that work it for you, give them a bonus. Take names, pat backs, and kick ass. 3 keys to success right there. But I mean, sports, right? You can't have this this mentality of we got to have equality, the affirmative action, which means we got to have an equal share of this kind of people, the equal kind of this people. You got to have so many blacks, so many whites, so many reds, so many yellows. There's yellow people, so many aliens, so many political. Okay, we got to have Democrats. Okay, we got to have Republicans. If we got to have so many tall people, short people, we got to have pretty, we got to have ugly people. You guys get what I'm saying? We got to have some left-handed people, we got to have right-handed people. Would you like to run a business like that? If you had a business, I don't care whatever your business is, and you need to hire people, or if you want to do I'm going to sit in the shade here for a second, or if you wanted to, you only do business with certain people, only women, or only Christians, or only, you guys get my idea, only people that have long hair. I don't care, whatever it is, you're minimizing your business for one. That's not good business. Like, why would you do that? You're not going to be in business very long if you're going to just like pick certain demographics of people, and then your team. If you want to have a good business, right? You probably say, what do you know? You never had a business. If you want to have a good, this is my 2 cents, my opinion, right? You guys can put anything you want in my comments. I'm not going to filter you out, cancel you. If you want to have your own business, what I'm trying to say, if I'm going to have my own business, I'm going to have the person that's best, that's going to help me. It's going to benefit me, not necessarily only me, my business. It's going to benefit my business, and it's going to benefit the team and make us a stronger unit together, right? And whatever that is, bring in the most profit, the revenue for your business, is usually that's what helps. If you're doing good work, you guys are hustling, you're working hard, that revenue is going to come in. If you're bringing those customers in, doing a good job, you're listening to your customers, what they want, I think the revenue is going to be a secondary thing. It's just going to come in naturally. And what I'm trying to say here is, you're not going to hire a certain people. You're going to hire I mean, if you were blind, what's a good example? I heard a good example. Yes, this. I think it was a band teacher that I heard. A band teacher. So, in band, right? You have like, I played the clarinet for a while. It was nice because I was surrounded by a bunch of women, a bunch of girls, in my junior high and high school. But you have the chair. First chair is the best one. Second chair, third chair, fourth. I think there was like 12 chairs, and I was probably like 10th because I never fucking practiced. Practice, guys. That's you're gonna make perfect. Gotta practice. I was lazy, and I think my mom was renting out my clarinet. She said, "No more. You don't practice." I was like, "Yeah, you're right." I was kind of bored of it. But anyway, so I heard this band teacher, and I don't know if all band teachers do this. No, we had to have a competition in class. Like, hey, I'm 10th chair, I want the 9th chair or 8th. You challenge all the other clarinets, and then the band teacher decides on who's the best. Well, the initial assignment was all the students had to make a tape without, not a video, just the musical tape of what they played. They turned it in, and the band teacher determined who sat in the chairs based on what he heard. What he heard, not what he saw. So he didn't know if you're fat and ugly, or if you liked him or not. Just on the sound, folks. And then whatever happened, maybe he walked in, maybe it was all certain people that are in the first. I'm sure it was probably a mixture, but maybe not. And that's what I'm trying to say. You want your business as the people that are going to be best for your business, not based on whatever what they like. Maybe they like seafood, and you want people that only like seafood. Can you imagine doing that in sports? Can you imagine having a sports team saying, no, I gotta have equality? Means I gotta have certain people that look this way, certain people that look this way. You're not gonna have, I mean, maybe very rare occasion that you'll pick the best ones from different groups, but you want the best people there. If they happen to be all women, they're all women. If they're all short, they're all short. Let's say for your basketball team. You don't care what fucking color or what hand they dribble with or how they sleep or what they believe in, religion. Whatever is gonna be best for your team. If you're gonna be like, I want a couple blacks, a couple whites, a couple short, okay, we're all equal, have an equal amount of all types of diversity. You're only gonna hurt your team, and you're not gonna put the best product out there for your customers, which is your fans. And then you're gonna lose fans, and then you lose money, you're gonna lose a team, you should get fired. You hire the best people. And this is, I can't believe this seems common sense to me, but you guys, everyone's trying to be fair. I don't know what the right word, maybe fair, but life is not fair. You know what's fair is you work fucking hard for what you want. And I don't care if someone tells you you're mentally retarded, or you have one leg, or how you believe, or you're too short, or too skinny, or too ugly. You want it, you go out and get it. If you're fired or you don't make the team, try again with another team. Don't ever give up. I watched a movie on Netflix last night. It came out in 2015. I like sports movies. I like because they inspire people. And this movie didn't only inspire a person or a couple, but this movie inspired a nation. And the movie was called Pele. And his real name wasn't even Pele. If you big soccer fans or football fans, you know Pele. If you're a sports fan, you know who Pele was. Best Brazilian soccer player ever played on this planet. Arguably the best player ever play on this planet. His real name was, oh man, I forgot. They called him Deco, but I forgot, I even wrote it down. I think it's on my phone, his name, but you know what, I'll just leave that in the comments. You guys impress me. If you know Pele's Brazilian soccer player, best ever, what his first name was, Art, I forgot. You guys let me know. But the movie was fantastic. And of course, you don't know if movies, they're Hollywood, they fake some stuff to make it, more entertaining, but one man, I don't care if you guys say this, oh, I'm just one person, I can't make a change. I don't care who you are, how young or how old you are, one person in this world can make a difference. Find something you enjoy doing and do it to the best you can. You may share your dream or your goal with somebody and they're not going to understand. It's okay. They're not going to believe in you. Well, don't let them write your story. They don't know your passion, your desire for whatever you like. Just make your ideas come to life and just do it. Throw yourself out there into the lions and you're not gonna fail. You are gonna fail. You're not gonna be successful most times at the very beginning. You might get lucky, but over the course of your time, you're gonna have failure, and embrace that. It's gonna happen. And failure is not a bad word. You need to fail in life to figure out which direction you need to go in life. If I had a business, again, I'm gonna hire the best person for the job. I guess it's who's gonna hustle, this is what we wanna accomplish. We want these seats filled. If I have a restaurant, I want every seat in here filled. And you know how I'm gonna do that? I'm gonna look at successful businesses. I'm gonna look at people that are in my industry, other restaurants. What are they doing correct? Whatever business you're in, if you're a plumber, go talk to a plumber that's been doing it for a while and what has worked for him, and ask him, what has he done or her? What have they done to be successful? And you copy that. And then of course you want your own style. You're gonna tweak it and you're gonna experiment with your own thinkings and your own ideas. That's good, that's okay. And you're gonna fail on some of those ideas and it's gonna be a learning process. And sometimes you're gonna be successful and all right. So you tweak it to your style, whatever your style is. But first, copy those successful people. I wanted to talk about sports. I wanted to talk about games. I grew up with games. My dad just always, you have to have good sportsmanship as well. If you lose, go shake that other person's hand, say, good game, you got me, but I'll get you next time. And if you don't get them next time, say, I'll get you next time. But you just keep going. Keep going. The universe will point the way. Whatever you want, stop procrastinating. Stop saying tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. Just do it now. There might not be a tomorrow. It's procrastinating, your fear. Your fear is running your life, the uncertainty. You're uncertain what's gonna happen. So if you have kids, get those kids in sports right away. It promotes fitness and wellness and confidence. It's good for your body, and you learn how to play with others, and that's a big importance in life, man. Business, how you interact with people. Surround yourself with good people, not toxic people that are always bad and negative. Because what happens when you hang around negative people, you become negative person. You don't want that. Surround yourself with good, positive people, man. Gonna inspire you, but also gonna hold you accountable. Say, hey, why the hell did you run out of that restaurant not paying? I didn't do it on purpose, guys. I'm gonna go back. I'm responsible. I'm gonna go pay my bill. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Little kids out here. Good for you. Got the Utah Jazz tank top on. All right, my GoPro gets so hot. I gotta turn this off, I think. But thank you guys for walking with me. I'm glad I had that coffee and then that big meal. I was like, oh, I don't feel like it's getting hot. All these excuses, I don't want to walk. Well, here I am. I'm walking. All right, folks, thank you for joining me. I could go on, and I like talking about sports. And what sports stories that you have? What have you learned from playing sports, folks? There's so many life lessons in playing games and sports, and again, being a good sportsmanship. When you lose, yeah, it's not fun. It ain't fun losing, right? We don't whine and complain and make excuses, because that's what frickin' losers do. You go out and find a way. You keep going and find a way to make it work. All right. We'll talk to you guys next time. I do a couple more laps here at Astro Park. And think about my next video. Appreciate you guys that are watching. I'm almost up to 8,000. Thank you guys. I'll try to get better. I'm getting lazy and I don't read all the comments, or sometimes they get lost. I'm like, where's my comments here? I don't know how to look back, and I'm still trying to figure it out. All right, folks, again, I'll see you next time. Remember, keep moving forward in life.